Hello everybody, this is T with the duo T and J with Vets and Bricks. So the long awaited fun hole Lumibricks Record Store. So if you guys watched my previous video, one of my previous videos, I had this in my pending pile and I finally got to it. So it was 1,980 pieces. It came with not one, not two, but 3 instruction books. That is because they are just so detailed. Look at that coloring. And very precise. So you see how big the pictures are, so they take up a lot of room. So you can make sure you're seeing the steps and everything that you're doing. So I really appreciate that. I mean, you guys know by now, we love Lumibricks. So it came with, I believe, 5 minifigs. Let me see. There we go. It came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually 6 minifigs. You see again how just colorful. Hey, she got a mid top on. Where is she? She has a mid top on. That's awesome. So they're just so colorful and diverse. There's a guy with the 80s style going on. We got a guy with afro. Girl with coveralls. So yeah, very nice set of characters. Let's get started. Go ahead and get this built, and I will be back to give my final review. Let's get the bricking. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I finished this build. It took me no time at all because yesterday I spent about 4 hours on it, and then today right after work I got started and spent about another 2 hours. This was so fun. Oh my goodness, like Jay has this already. I think I mentioned that. So Jay has this already. So I knew how just spectacular it was because he showed it to me. And we actually made a video of his build. But actually putting it together myself, it was just so fun. I mean, this is why I brick. It just brings me so much joy, and I can barely get my words out because just look how fantastic this looks. I wanted to show it with the lights on first because there's so much to unpack here. Okay, so you see all like the brickwork, and there's a cat, and like look at all those details. Like look at the records. You can see inside. There's like shelves or bookcases with records. There's a speaker right there. Here's a sign. So we're gonna turn it around. There's an ATM machine. There's some paint with some graffiti. I love fire escapes, so there's a fire escape. Look, you can see that window. Look at that brickwork. It's just awesome details. We got a guy up here working on the sign. The sign is being illuminated. So let's turn this around again. You're gonna see the hinges, and that's gonna make sense in a minute. And this little area right here, this goes here. It's like a little DJ booth. So you can attach it, detach it, and I'm doing that for a reason because I want to show you these hinges so it opens. So I'm going to show you what it looks like open. Right here, that's the battery pack attached. And then up here, we have the second floor. And then we have this guy just chilling, contemplating life. And look, there's more laser etched wording. Again, no stickers. Don't have to worry about stickers. So, okay, so here we go. First surprise. All right, let me see if I can open this up. There we go. So it opens. Remember the hinges I showed you? Look at that. Look at that detail. Look at the stairs. And in there, that's a bathroom. There's a toilet with some cat food. And then up here, we have this guy chilling. And just look at the pictures on the walls. And look at the stained glass, you guys. There's pictures. There's some more stairs. Look, there's even a recording studio. Look at that. There's a chair. And you can see like the equipment. Down here again, you see the inside. So remember that was the door to enter. And then around here, we get to see the cash register. Look at those details. There's a hat underneath there. There's a cassette tape. Open this door. Oh, so let's actually, the second surprise. So look, that slides right on out. And I mentioned the cash register. There it is. Somebody just made a purchase for $150.50. Sounds like one brick set to me. So you see that little indentation right there? So that helps it slide in and out. Very neat. I love putting that up there, putting it in there. Let's see if I can get it in there while I'm holding the phone. If not, no worries, I'll take it out. This one also slides out. So again, this slides out and you get to see the details of Brenda. Get it together. Then you get to see the inside. Look, there's a keyboard. There is some records on the wall. Then you get to see the inside there. There's a guitar with another speaker. Recording equipment. See how the wires are looking nice and neat? Okay, and then lastly, we're gonna pull this one out. That one also comes out. And we have a lounge area. So, an orange couch. Jay and I have a joke about an orange couch. He has an orange couch. Anyways, there's an orange couch with another spinning record area. So just places, just lots of fun. So here we got a fridge, like speakers. Ooh, and look, that sign illuminates. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I remember that. I put a bulb behind there so that illuminates. And look at that light. It's just the details. Oh, it's just so fun. So you can just see how fun this is. Like, you got to build, see how that slides? You got to build all those details. So surprisingly enough, I did not make any mistakes on this. Like, I didn't have to rebuild anything. You see how the sliding mechanisms? I didn't have to rebuild anything. I just really took my time and just had so much fun with this. Man. So I would definitely, display my BSVS, my brick set value score. But just personally, I give this a 10 out of 10. This is like the la creme of building. I mean, this is why I build. So now I'm gonna go over and see where I'm gonna put it in Planet Darth. If you watched my Tease Pending video, I made a space for it over there in the club district. Let's see if I can zoom in. That's the club district. So let's go find it a home. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody, so you can see a lot more builds. All the fun. Let me just put this back together. All right. See you next time.